Melody Shari is done holding back. Martell Holt is out here spinning his own story. Martha Scott is jumping into conversations. And Letitia Scott has made it clear she's standing firm on her words. The tension is high, the tea is hot, and the drama is messier than ever. That's exactly why we need to break it all down piece by piece to get the full picture of what's really going on. Things really heated up. When Melody took to Instagram stories to set the record straight after seeing a comment accusing her of lying. The commenter claimed she had done multiple interviews saying Martell was never abusive, but was now switching her story just to stay relevant. They even accused her of being violent toward Martell. Of course, Melody wasn't going to let that slide. She clapped back, telling the commenter to shut up and reminding them that her name has never stopped being in people's mouths. She said, if they wanted to see her name in the right places, they could check Forbes or Ebony Knot, messy corners of the internet. The shade, the emojis, the tonette was classic Melody, and fans loved every second of it. But this wasn't just about one comment. Melody was calling out the larger wave of Martell's supporters who keep trying to frame him as the victim. She made it clear that their narrative doesn't match the receipts, the documents, or the years of drama that have played out for everyone to see. Fans immediately backed her, flooding the comments with support and shutting down anyone trying to twist the story while Melody was handling her business online. Martell Scott made a surprising move. He called Melody directly. For years, the cast has claimed Melody never answers her phone, but she picked up for Martell. That led many to wonder if maybe she just has certain people blocked and that's why they never get through. Martell wasn't blocked, so she answered. And now fans are left speculating about why he called. Is he checking on her? Fishing for information, clearing his name, or stirring the pot? The call definitely wasn't random, and that's what makes it stand out. Letitia Scott also jumped into the mix, though not with a direct comment. Instead, she posted on social media, "You don't always need to tell your side of the story. Time will." That short message sparked a frenzy online, with some people calling it classy and others calling it shady. Either way, most agreed. It was aimed at Melody and Martell. Melody noticed it too, and that's why her battlefield speech hit even harder. When she said, "I'm at war. Only one of us can leave victorious," she wasn't just talking about Martell. She was talking about the Scotts as well. Meanwhile, Martell seems to be enjoying the chaos. While Melody claps back and Letitia posts cryptic messages, he's out here giving interviews, dropping comments, and playing the victim. He wants people to see him as the one who was wronged, but fans aren't buying it. Every time he speaks, people flood his comments telling him to take accountability. The bigger picture here is that this isn't just random drama, it's a war over narrative, reputation, and control. Lottie's clapback, Marcia's phone call, Ladish's cryptic post, and Martell's interviews are all pieces of the same puzzle. None of them are backing down. They're doubling down, standing firm and willing to go as far as it takes to come out on top. That's why this drama has everyone hooked and why it's only going to get wilder from here. And if you thought it couldn't get any messier, think again, because the fans aren't just watching, they're fueling the fire. Social media has turned into a battleground of its own, with hashtags, reposts, and long threads debating who's telling the truth and who's just trying to save face. Some fans are firmly hashtag Team Melody, praising her for standing strong and refusing to let Martell rewrite her story. Others are writing for Martell, insisting that Melody is bitter and just trying to keep him down. Then you've got Marseille and Letitia's supporters chiming in, defending their posts and saying they're simply staying true to themselves. But let's be real, this isn't just reality TV drama anymore. This has spilled into real life. Careers, brands, and reputations are on the line. Melody is making moves outside of the show, securing interviews and features that continue to put her in the spotlight in a positive way. Martell, on the other hand, seems to be fighting an uphill battle for sympathy. Every time he tries to flip the script, The receipts and the history of his actions catch up with him. Marsa and Letitia, though, they're playing a different game. They're inserting themselves just enough to keep their names trending, but not enough to take the heat off Martell. Letitia's Time Will Tell post is proof of that strategic, shady, and calculated. It keeps people guessing and keeps her name in the conversation without her having to say too much. At the center of it all is Melody, standing firm, louder, and clearer than ever before. Her message is simple. She's not here to play victim. She's here to stand in her truth. And if that means clapping back, pulling receipts, and calling out the lies, then she's ready for it. As she said, this is a battlefield, and she's not walking away without a fight. The question now is, how far will this go? Will Martell finally take accountability, or will he keep pushing the victim narrative until nobody's listening? Will Marsa and Letitia keep throwing subtle shade from the sidelines, or will they end up in the crossfire? And will Melody's strength and honesty continue to win fans over, or will the constant back and forth take its toll? One thing's for sure, this story isn't close to being finished. The lines are drawn, the players are ready, and every move is being watched, dissected, and debated. And if history has shown us anything, it's that when it comes to Melody, Martell Marsa